beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, I'm running a competition this month for one lucky subscriber to win a personal reading. I'll let you know how to win that reading right at the end. Some people are here for the messages only, and some people are here for both. Let's get straight to your April 2021 singles reading, my beautiful Pisces. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ooh, straight away, we have Control and we have Soulmate. Okay. So definitely a soulmate coming on in here. I'll look at this card and clarify Control further because they're just giving me a little energy here about being a little bit closed off to love right now, Pisces. So I will, as I said, clarify that energy a little bit further. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know regarding a new love? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What is coming on in for them? We have pay attention to the red flags, okay? So that goes with this Control card. They're indicating, well, I'll show you now. They're indicating there that figure, she's kind of like in a beekeeper's outfit, okay? So maybe got burnt in the past there. And they're indicating that, you know, she's all tooled up there, protecting herself from being hurt. But she's just peeping out. Okay, so new love is coming on in there. As you can see, it's like something new on the vicinity, but she's so guarded. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. The energy is so guarded that, you know, have a look where you're preventing love from actually coming towards you. Perhaps you've got a boundary there or a barrier that you're not even aware of, but they're indicating the signs are cautioning you. So, for example, if every time you meet somebody new that has the potential to be a love interest, do you find something wrong with that person, or do you sort of push this energy away? Now, that's not going to speak to everybody at all. You know, sometimes we just come into being with people who seem right, but we just know that it's not the person, you know? So maybe you're just waiting for the one and you're picky. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? But there's a difference. If you feel like, you know, sometimes you're a little bit guarded, and people have said in the past, maybe you've got a little bit of a barrier, just have a look and see if there's anything of truth in that, Pisces, because maybe you're just coming into contact with a-holes, you know, so that's not your fault. But let's go deeper and find out what else they want to say. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know regarding new love? Can you please guide them? Well, we got new love. Yeah, they can guide you. There it is. It's coming on in there for you. Okay. Now there's an energy. I'm getting two energies here, Pisces. Definitely new love coming on in. But I've got an energy here of maybe you have your eye on somebody already. Someone that you've not had a relationship with. Now, they may have already sort of stirred your romantic feelings. So let's have a look there and see what's going on there as well. But so far, we definitely got new love coming on in here for you. I feel like you will be weighing up your options, okay? Now, what's really interesting with this card, as you can see, that figure is on their knee. This person is very romantic who's coming on in, Pisces. Someone who is going to offer you everything that they have to offer. You may weigh this up, but that's what I mean by, it's almost like this person comes on in and you're like, it's almost like love. You just stay right over there. I'm going to decide whether I want you, okay? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. It's almost like you want someone, and then they come on in and you're like, oh, actually, I'm not sure. Let me take some time to think about this. As you can see, she's got a basket there on either side. It's like weighing up. Now, one's got like a dead cockerel in there. I mean, the cockerel doesn't have to be dead, but every time they're giving me, it's like this energy that something like ended or something. And as you can see, we've got new eggs in the basket. So you may be weighing up something new. As you can see, the eggs in the basket are heavier, which means there's more depth. There's more investment coming with the new relationship that's coming on in there for you. But we will clarify this energy for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Now, they're giving me a song, okay? They were giving me this song earlier when I was thinking about your reading. It's coming on in again. I don't like to mention it unless it comes up again in a reading because it may be just passing through, but they're showing me it again. It's Papa Was a Rolling Stone. So, I mean, maybe you've just heard that song recently and it's, you know, you've been singing it recently, or and I mean, you heard it in the last day or so. I'm not talking about the last day or so from you listening to this reading. They want me to clarify that. Whoa. Or this is a song that reminds you, because this is obviously Papa was a Rolling Stone, wherever he laid his hat was his home. So perhaps you, maybe they're making a comment on, you know, some sort of father issue, that the father figure or masculine guardian from childhood was not around so often, dipped in and out of the relationship. So therefore you gravitated in a pattern with something similar in your own love life. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not sure what they're giving me there. They're just giving me the song, okay? So I'll leave it there. We have the Tower. So new love coming on in. Whenever I get a Tower moment, a lot of people, they get really shocked and like, no, not a Tower. Tower basically means surprise. There are some good surprises, there are some bad surprises, but all surprises require some sort of voluntary change or action, okay? Now, the Tower here indicates there is transformation. It's almost like the universe is coming along to give you a bit of a lightning bolt moment on the crown chakra. So that indicates, you know, deep knowing that you've been stuck when it comes to love for quite some time. As you can see, those two butterflies are exiting the tower because it's on fire. So there's almost like if you were sitting on the fence about something, or you felt like you haven't really been coming out of your comfort zone to meet somebody new, Pisces, the universe is sending you some sort of event that actually gets you out of your comfort zone to transform you. As you can see, they're butterflies, yeah? So the time of being in the chrysalis, in the pupa or whatever, is and feeling like you're stuck or you're learning, you know, growing pains, you're coming out of that now, and it will be a surprise. If you haven't got your eye on somebody already, I feel like there is definitely surprise new love coming on in here for you. It is the protagonist energy. And we got the Magician card, okay? So the Magician card indicates you're manifesting someone new or something new. There's confidence here, there's action. I feel there's accomplishment when it comes to love. Your manifestations, you're turning those visions into reality using inspired action. I feel like you've come into being and into balance. All the elements are on the table there. As you can see, we've got fire, water, earth, air. So you've got, you know, you've healed yourself to the point where you honor your passion. You know who you are. You know what you want. Emotions, going through, you know, things that you're processing. You're very grounded as well, and you have good communication skills. Just be a little bit mindful of the Control card, okay? Because it really is illuminating to me. And it goes hand in hand with this, red flags. Can you see it's very crossed off, okay? It is a form of control. It's almost like Spirit saying, have a look at the areas where you get in your own way, Pisces, okay? They just asked me to look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. One moment, please. There's a lot of peace coming here, a lot of peace. Okay, they're just indicating someone sort of stepping out of either their apartment or their house in barefoot. And they're just like, be mindful. I don't know. I mean, if that's you, if you're listening to this reading, you just thought, oh, I'll just pop out quickly and, you know, grab the papers or the letters or something like that in barefoot. If that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? If maybe you paused this video and you went out in your barefoot, or maybe you just came back in and you're like, why is Baba talking about bare feet? I just went out into the garden to retrieve something quickly in my bare feet, okay? Something about that. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. If it's not you, again, it does not mean it's not your reading. They're just indicating that person's attention momentarily lapsed and that there's something in the reading for them. Yeah, but we definitely got something new here. I also feel like Pisces, and I feel it's connected. There's something here about scattered energy, okay, and protective energy. Also, there's just this little sort of residue of thinking about something unfulfilled potential in a certain area. You may have been with someone in the past who was manipulative, okay, and maybe either damaged your confidence or made you feel like you were not enough, made you feel uneasy, and you know, this energy spun you off. And maybe that's the reason why you were single for quite some time, because you felt, I'm not getting in a relationship for a long time. That person really did a number on me. I feel like you're coming through that and gaining your confidence back, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know regarding new love? Thank you so much. We have Oh, this one's difficult to pick up. Just to let you know, I'm using the Ex Animo Tarot deck, a series of major arcana cards by Barnager. I am only reading the uprights in these. We got Justice. Okay, so the relationship that is right for you, Pisces, will never pass you by. This is also a sort of a, again, they're giving me the scales. There is judgment here. So either you're weighing up your options, because I feel more that it is either someone that you know and you kind of think, oh, I kind of like that person. You may be weighing up your feelings for this person. There's definitely someone new actually coming on in here as well. But I feel like it's a truthful relationship that is based on honesty, fairness, equality. I feel like there's no selfish energy here. There's balance. And I feel like you're going to be making a couple of decisions here that actually affect your future. It's kind of like a butterfly effect. They've asked me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? April 2021 for their new love. Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Overall energy for the month. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. No. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful, thank you so much. The Moon card. Now, that's about mystery. That's about secrets being revealed. So if you do have your eye on somebody that you already know, it looks like emotions are coming to the surface there. And someone's going to reveal how they feel about you. I also feel like the illusions are being shed here. Feeling that fear and doing it anyway. Again, there's another card here of choice, as you can see. The emotions are here, Cancerian energy there. This is also a Pisces card as well, considered so. But there's an energy here of choice. Someone that's wild, free, and new, or someone that's, someone that maybe you know, who's maybe even like a friend, someone who's a loyal friend to you, or you've got to know this person on a deeper level. I feel like there is choice. They're still giving me choice here. But I mean, unless there is a card that shows up that says it's someone from your past that you have dated before, I mean, I'm not getting that energy right now. So unless it comes up, if it does come up, I know this is a new love reading, but if it does come up, I will address it because I do not choose the cards. They come out as and when. But so far, we got a very strong indication here. New love in Soulmate coming on in here. So wonderful energy so far. Let's get a Celtic cross to see what's happening here. What is the heart of the matter? What is the heart of the matter, Pisces, in this present moment? Whoa. We have transformation. Okay, this is the Death card. Endings bringing new beginnings. So either you walked away from someone in the past or you felt like you had to walk away because they've abandoned the connection. There's definitely change here. Okay, it's almost as well, whenever I get this card, there's an energy here of you finding your mojo. Maybe it's been lying dormant. Passion has been lying dormant for a while. You know, it's almost like these embers that were in her hands. Before she blew the embers in her hands, the dust had kind of settled, but it was still smoldering underneath. So she's just raising up like a phoenix from the ashes, that passion, that desire. There's change here, and I feel like there's an awakening. There's also a release of old habits, and anything that's hindering you. You're making room for something greater or someone greater. The old and the familiar, it's out with that, okay? You don't want any old patterns here because you're a new version of yourself. So this is the heart of the matter. What is the challenge in this situation? Four of Water. You're discontent with the options so far. I mean, there may be a slight frisson between you and somebody, but it may be, this may be somebody that you know, but it may be a case of, I don't know why I'm saying this, my gosh, they're giving me this, and I don't even want to say it, but I'm going to say it. It may be a case of cabin fever, you know, when you're presented with your lot in life, and you kind of go, well, you know, maybe I'll look at, you know, my friend in that way, because there is a frisson there. Maybe we're meant to be together because we get on so well, but it isn't that sort of like huge, passionate, sort of whirlwind romance that I feel like maybe you're hoping for. The Four of Water signals boredom. Maybe you get bored easily in relationships, but there's definitely a feeling of apathy or being unfulfilled. Also, you may feel like there's a lack of opportunity coming your way. Spirit's about to change all that. The Four of Cups, basically the Four of Water, indicates Spirit's about to bring you a surprise new relationship, a surprise person into your world. It is a new option, okay? But you may have felt like for a while there's been no options. You know, no one sparked your love, your attention, your creativity, your passion, and equally, you know, it's been slim pickings is what they're indicating. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know regarding what is below them? We have the Call, okay? Now the Call is the Judgment card. It's an energy here of rebirth, but also of absolution. Okay, you've got a renewal of faith, but as I said, there's a new version of yourself here, and you must purge things that no longer serve you or that would hinder you from moving forward towards the love that you deserve. This is the call of the spirit. Okay, it's also your wake-up call to your life's purpose. So there's clarity here. You may be making a final decision on letting go of someone from the past. Now, also with the Judgment card, it indicates second chances. Okay, so perhaps there is someone coming on in that is from your past. There was a blockage there. It led to a lot of self-doubt, perhaps even rejection. Someone denied their feelings there, and it left the relationship stagnant. But I feel like you're overcoming that now, Pisces. This person may come on in. I will clarify that card on its own separately to see who's coming on in there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. What is behind my beautiful Pisces? What is behind them in the recent past? Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? Whoa. Okay, I'm going to go get that card. 1 minute, please. Okay, so let's see here. What is behind you? We have the Four of Air, okay? Now, the Four of Air is a solitary energy, okay? And it is an energy of, just after heartbreak or some sort of separation there is recovery, solitude, rest, and sort of healing, a lot of healing, weighing up the past and having those conversations deep within in order to purge, but also to release any anxiety. It may have been a very, very tough time. I'm sending you a lot of love and huge hugs out there because, I've been there. I know that recovery process, it takes a long time and it's very, very painful, and something that, we all almost feel, even when we're in the midst of it, we feel like no one else gets us, no one else understands the pain. Even though we all go through a similar pain, it's not to sort of pitch your pain against somebody else's, but sometimes we're all in the same boat, we don't realize it. But when we're in the midst of the heartbreak, it's like no one gets us, we're completely alone. But Spirit indicates they were with you, okay? They were with you every step of the way. And actually, there's something here about, in that pain, you were, how can I put that? You're turning into something of beauty, okay? Maybe you're turning your pain into gain. Maybe you're doing that with communication. Perhaps you became a bit of either a public speaker, or you've put it into your work. Whatever hurt came your way, I feel like you're transmuting that. So maybe you're an artist or a writer or something. You're using your experiences and putting them into your work, because they're giving me this energy of turning it around, okay, with this card. Now, what is the potential? What is above you, okay? Nine of Fire, that's the wounded warrior. So that's the energy that I'm being called to really address in this reading, which is, notice where you're blocking yourself, where you feel very guarded because of past hurts. Sorry, they're just giving me something as well. They're indicating that someone had some sort of procedure or surgery or something there, in that you're currently healing. Don't exert yourself. Make sure you rest for the full period. You're wounded. It's like, consider yourself that wounded warrior. Make sure you sort of relax, okay, and rest up. If they've told you to rest up for like 12 weeks or something, do it. I know you want to get out there and move, but just be mindful of that, okay? We got the Nine of Fire, wounded warrior. There's definitely that energy of persisting in love, wanting to call it in, but there's a little bit of a boundary there, okay? It's also, this is a cautionary card, because it's almost like, have you become a bit of a hermit? Have you, because she's in the rocks. She's in a big old cave there, okay? And trying to find her own kind of energetic passion, mojo for life again, reigniting those flames of passion. But it's almost like playing with fire. You wonder if the person who's new that's coming on in here will hurt you in the same way. That is not the case, okay? Have faith. Now, also, they want this in the same position. So we have the Ten of Earth, okay? So a full committed relationship coming on in. This is the goal. You're persisting no matter what, but there is wound here, okay? The Ten of Earth indicates you will not be a solitary wolf any longer there. You will partner up with somebody. This is someone that will walk the journey of life with you into some sort of retirement, okay? This person is in it for the long haul. The Ten of Earth is a happy family kind of energy, someone who goes the distance. So definitely a fully committed relationship coming on in. and they're worth their weight in gold for sure, Pisces. Now this person could have earth elements in there, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What is in the near future for them? What is to come? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What is to come? Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? Thank you so much for the messages so far. I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much. Oh, there's a lot. This one first? Okay. Hierophant. High-level commitment. This is basically a relationship coming on in that leads to that sort of committed, perhaps even marriage if that's what you want. But there's definitely an energy here of a traditional settling down kind of energy relationship on the board for you. A meeting of minds. There is union. As you can see on the altar, we got the rings there. They're giving the feather there for a meeting of minds. We also have someone who is emotionally, they give their whole cup, their full cup towards you. And a lot of passion in this relationship also. Okay, this is divine order. This is a relationship that is coming on in for you. It's really beautiful. Yeah, so new relationship coming on in. Wonderful energy. Now this person, as I said, could be an earth element. Very strong Taurus energy there for you. Oh, we have the Queen of Water. So this is your what you're feeling in this moment. The advice to yourself, Pisces, which is be compassionate towards yourself. Get some emotional security. You know, this is Cancerian energy. Remember, you're healing, okay? Also, you've got a lot of love to give, Pisces. You bring a lot to the table. People often see you as the king or queen of love, okay? Because you have a lot of emotion. You're very sensitive, very refreshing to be that emotive, because not many people sort of honor those emotions. Now, we're wonderful human beings, okay? Our bodies are meant to process emotions. If the emotions weren't there, it would be a very sad state of affairs. A lot of people, they sort of stop their feelings, and you actually thrive in feelings. So please own it, okay? Because that is, I keep saying it in your reading, they keep bringing it up. It is your superpower. But the Queen of Water indicates self-love, self-care. You are a healer, okay? That's why I was saying at the beginning that maybe you feel like people come towards you for love and care, and you give your wonderful self, Pisces, to these people, but they take your energy, and then when they're done, they may feel nourished enough to sort of feel time like it's moved to move on, okay? But I feel like you're being comfortable in your own skin, you're loving yourself, and you're finding secure sort of energy within your emotions, and I feel like you're respecting yourself and your boundaries. There's peace here. Now, what is the external influences, the environment? Six of Fire. We have movement forward, and we have news coming on in, so you definitely will be hearing from somebody. I feel like there is somebody that either you consider a very close friend that sometimes you think, oh, we could cross a line here. I feel like this person's going to reveal how they feel about you. Six of Fire is successful news coming on in here. This is also it's almost like being an influencer, stepping into the limelight. So perhaps you're doing some sort of project that puts you in the public eye, or maybe raises you up within your community. Could even be something that's online that you post that really sort of goes a bit viral and sort of really shows you to be very, very successful, getting a lot of attention. Six of Fire also indicates you are gaining a lot of attention, Pisces. You're beautiful inside and out. Again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about your energy. And I feel like you're peacocking. There's an energy of knowing that, you are the best of the best. And that's not egotistical, that's owning your inner power, okay? So I feel like there's a journey here of sort of self-reflection, and I feel like you're starting to feel very confident within yourself again. And you're going to start to notice that actually people are, I know a lot of you may be wearing a mask outside because we're all sort of locked down, and in various parts of the world we got different restrictions, and I know that I've got a lot of viewers from different parts of the world, but wherever you are, I feel like you're starting to be noticed, or people are starting to sort of go, hey, damn, look at Pisces. So, that energy is happening here. Now, what is a hope and fear? Queen of Air, okay? Now, the Queen of Air is uses the mind over emotion. So there's a fear here, okay? This is the energy that you're trying to be in. This is your advice to yourself. Honor your emotions. Self-care, self-love. But there's a fear here that either when you meet somebody new, you get really sort of like all caught up in your head, a little bit over processing things, over analytical. Did I say the right thing? Maybe, oh my gosh, maybe that was the wrong thing to say. I feel also that you may even think logically, almost like think like, oh no, this person, did they just give me like the hint that they kind of like me? Maybe not. It's almost like you're talking yourself out of it, thinking, no, maybe I got it wrong. I'll wait till they really give me a bit more clarity. And this person is going, my gosh, how many times do I have to drop that I kind of feel like I have feelings for Pisces, but they're not getting it. You're very shrewd. You're very clever. You're very intellectual with that Queen of Air, but they want you to be, you have clarity of purpose, know what you want. And it's not that you're in a strategy and, love is a game or anything like that, but I feel very much like sometimes, how can I put that? Sometimes you have to, it's almost like someone has to come out and blurt out, Pisces, let's go on out on a date. Pisces, I love you. Pisces, I have feelings for you. Before you really go, oh my gosh, I did not know. But deep down you may have, but you kind of talked yourself out of it thinking, no, maybe I'm wrong. You may have even been talking to your friends or your soul tribe going, well, they did this and they did that. They were looking my way. And then when I looked at them, they just turned away. Or they were staring at me for a full 5 minutes. And I was like, dude, I can see you. They must have feelings for me. And then they caught themselves and then they looked away. Or it's almost like you may be analyzing body language or something from a person and thinking, do they like me? And then talking yourself out. But the Queen of Air indicates you have a lot of knowledge as well, okay? There's a coldness. I just feel, again, because there's some sort of barrier or something, your fear here is that of opening up, okay? Opening yourself up to hurt and to pain, and you may feel like you're going to do things differently this time around. Spirit says, no. Yes, it may have been painful last time, but you didn't die. It was very painful, but open yourself up this time because it's going to be beautiful. This one goes the distance, okay? You will be having a conversation with somebody very soon. It will be quite passionate, but just don't get up in your head about it, okay? Also, there's a hope here that you find someone who tells you the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. You just want it to be fair, okay? Also, Pisces, there's a little thing here. This is a Libra energy card, and it is about, you're very self-sufficient, Pisces. There may be moments where you tell yourself, I don't need nobody. I'm fine. Just be mindful of those things. When we say those things to ourselves, I mean, it may be so. You may be getting your finances off the ground, doing really well. You're spinning all the plates of life and you're succeeding, or not in some areas, but you're trying to. You may feel like you don't need anybody, but the more that you tell yourself you don't need anybody, you're also saying to the universe you don't need anybody and you don't want anybody. So therefore it keeps you in a solitary energy. That is the wounded warrior energy, okay? What we think about, we bring about. Thoughts become things. So important, okay? So if you're like, you know what, I'm really self-sufficient, I'm being awesome at life right now, I would love my counterpart to join me and love me the way I give love, and it's going to be amazing. Turn those words around. Words are important, and especially since you're in Queen of Air mode, there's kind of like a connection with the universe that will suggest your thoughts, your words become things, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, great angels. What is the outcome here for my beautiful Pisces? What is the outcome? We got some new love coming on in here for Pisces. Can you please clarify this energy? We've got soulmate energy coming on in. What is the outcome? King of Water. Boom. I mean, should I say something more, Pisces? Should I say something more? I don't think so. You're currently in Queen of Water mode. Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. You're currently in self-care mode. You're waiting for your soulmate. And your outcome is, look who's joining you. Someone who's equally emotional, someone who has depth of feeling, someone who's supportive, someone who sort of leads the dance in love along with you. I feel like it's very reciprocal. This is a very respectful union that is very emotional, that is private, sensual, very, very romantic, charming. So definitely soulmate energy coming on in there. This person, they may have earth placements, as I said there, but I feel also there's definitely some water in their chart as well. Scorpio energy, Cancerian energy, maybe even a bit of Pisces there as well. You could be meeting another Pisces, but we got a match, okay? No doubt about it. We got a match. And this person is kind. There's something about this new person coming on in here that they love the world. They may even be like, they may do volunteer work, or they may be a diplomat or do diplomatic work there. This person's very fair, gentle. They're a bit of a peacemaker. They're non-judgmental. They just want peace. They're really good with themselves. They love themselves fully. And we have the Three of Water to complement that. That's a celebration. Okay, so there's an energy here of friends loving this person. You got a strong self sort of circle of support here with friends. And I feel like this is a beautiful union. So beautiful, but we got a match. So I'm so excited for you. You will be talking to this person very soon, at least to a high level committed. They want a high level committed relationship. They want to go the distance. They want to invest the 10. Okay. Now we will leave that there with that deck, but I'm just going to clarify, as I said, that call card before I move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know regarding the call card? Thank you so much. They're giving me the name Vivian. Vivian, so either your name is Vivian or there's someone in spirit called Vivian. Please take it as it resonates. We got the Knight of Cups here. Okay, so definitely new love coming on in here. You get to choose. I feel like there's a new version of yourself, and I feel like it's you opening yourself up to love. Okay, not denying your feelings anymore, not sort of protecting yourself. Obviously use your intuition. There's moments where you're like, something's not right. Honor those emotions. If something doesn't feel right in your gut instinct, Pisces, always honor it. Most important, okay? Because your instincts will never lead you astray. But definitely there's someone new coming on in here. There's so much love for you here. It's beautiful and so well deserved, you know. You've been through the ringer. Just be mindful to open yourself up to this beautiful love that's coming on in. Just want to clarify this Cancerian energy of the moon. Please clarify the moon card for my beautiful Pisces. What do they need to know regarding the moon card? Okay. So we have they may not want that in a moment. We have the Ten of Swords here, okay? And we have the Chariot card. So now, I do feel like someone is going to reveal how they feel about you, Pisces, but I feel like it's the end. It's like, there's something here about like, you know, it's painful, but you're moving on from this energy because we got the Chariot card as well. So if this is a friend that maybe you even contemplated being in a relationship with, because they're just awesome, they get you, they vibe, but you feel like in terms of passion, now this is not going to speak to everybody, Pisces, this is only for a select few because they just went not for all, but there's something here about thinking, well, maybe me and this person should get together because, you know, we've got each other's back and everything, and, you know, there's a lot of love there, but I feel like you're walking away from this. That's the energy that I'm getting. I feel like there's this person's going to take action. They're going to tell you how they feel, but I feel like you don't really want to let them down, and it seems like it's going to be painful to almost do that. But in order to move forward within your relationship, because I feel like someone new's coming on in here for you, okay? They've asked me to leave it there, so I will. But I just wanted to clarify that energy. So let's leave that there. Okay, I'm just going to give you some advice cards before I close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? I'm just seeing someone right now painting something really ornate. It looks circular. I mean, it almost could be an egg or something that's kind of oval. So if that's you painting something in this moment, again, it's not going to speak to everybody. If it's not you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means that they want that person to pay close attention to this reading. Okay, so if that's something you're doing as you're listening to this reading, then there's something in this message for you. Okay, we have love. So definitely clarifying. I mean, you could have any card in this deck. Okay, Pisces, you could have any card. There is change, there's release, there's discernment, you know, celebration, freedom, there's intuition, all of those things. Gentleness, kindness, you know, protection. You got love. So I don't know why they wanted me to show you that, but they just want you to be mindful that the cards are being chosen especially for you. There is a brighter day in the future. It brings a lot of peace. There is love, okay? Remember, there is someone to love you. They're coming on in. And we have faith. So definitely keep that faith. Wounded warrior, but keep the faith. Spirit's got your back, okay? I'm just going to get a Wisdom of the Oracle card to close the reading for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. What do my beautiful Pisces need to know regarding this energy reading for April 2021? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. How would you like to receive? Thank you. We have yin, okay? It is in the reverse. Okay, so I'm just going to read from the book as I don't want to tell you anything wrong. It could be that you're blocking love coming on in there because yin is the acceptance of love. Okay, it's opening up to love, letting it come to you. But again, it's that energy of, it's in the reverse. So perhaps it's about blocking the love that comes your way. Maybe you're standing in your way sometimes. I mean, I went through a whole period, Pisces, years of blocking love. I didn't even realize. And I was going, I'm looking for love. I don't understand. But when I really processed the emotions, I realized I was getting in my own way. So, you know, often we don't know, but just be mindful. That's not going to speak to everybody. But let me read. We got the protection message here. Because it's in the reverse. It says, do you have trouble receiving? Oh, boom. I mean, yeah, that's what we're picking up right at the beginning of this reading. So they're definitely giving the same message there. And you could have got any message in this deck. But do you have trouble receiving? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gift, the gesture, or offer in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, abundance, and spirit fill you without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. Pisces, that clarifies the whole reading for me, for you. That's amazing. I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Okay, interesting. We've got the turtle there. Slow and steady wins the race. Also, there's an energy here of maybe you're moving home. That's what they're giving me here. Maybe it's been a bit of a slow process. Maybe it's due to the pandemic, but they're indicating maybe moving home. But we have slow and steady energy here. Something that goes the distance, okay, coming on in here. Where would you like this? Where would you like this? They want it on the 10 of Earth, okay. Equally, we have the horse. Okay, so it is a time for change in moving forward. Definitely, horses represent loyalty, groundedness. But there's action and change here. So definitely moving forward. It's interesting. Both sort of trinkets sort of connect to some sort of race or something. You know, going slow and steady, and also then just moving forward for success. So. Maybe you consider love like a race or something, or maybe you've had some sort of joke with friends that, you know, I'm going to be married before you, or you've picked, I don't know what that's about. I mean, well, I don't know what I'm picking up on there. So perhaps that is a joke or something that you and your friends have talked about. Who's going to be the first? Who's going to be the last to get married or something like that? Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to be for everyone. They want that there, and they want this. Where would you like this? Where would you like this? Where would you like this? Okay, they want on the Hierophant card. Okay, so there is high level commitment coming on in here that is loyal, committed. It will change everything. Okay, and there's action in that area. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, I will leave that there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. That lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to win a personal reading, all you have to do is take 10 minutes out of your day to visualize something that you really want to manifest in your world. Okay, just pick one thing. I know we all want a lot of things, but please focus on one thing. Visualize it like you have it. So if you want new love, see what that person looks like. Feel how they feel like when you hold them, when they hold you. Imagine yourselves taking a shower together or going for dinner together. All of those things, okay? Thoughts become things. So manifest like you have it. Similarly, if you want, money and you want to be the an entrepreneur or something like that, imagine yourself doing your work day to day and checking your bank account as the money flows on in. Don't see like a big wad of money just dumping on into your account. Be realistic, okay? Start to see the money building and it becoming more and more and more and more. And then just feel how that feels. Attach the emotion to it all. And then if you want to share it with us in the comments box below with the collective, please feel free to do so. But it's a very private experience, so you may not want to. If you don't want to, just put the word love in the comments box, and I will be gravitating towards one lucky subscriber to give them the personal reading. I will announce that winner on the 12th of April, when the new moon is in Aries, which is a very critical time of the year for cultivating your visions and turning them into reality. Okay, I will leave it there, my beautiful Pisces. Thank you so much. Love.